Hey guys, welcome to Motoroids. My name is Anand Pandey, and the reason that we have assembled here today is because of this beauty right here. TVS recently launched a new edition of the Ntorq dubbed as Race XP edition, and this also serves as the flagship model now in the Ntorq lineup. Now with this recent edition, the Ntorq is available in 4 broad variants, and that is the standard variants, which you can get in either disc brake or drum brake, and you can also get the race edition and the Super Squad edition, which are the Marvel's Avengers one. Now talking about its pricing, TVS has positioned it as a flagship product in the Ntorq lineup. So obviously it costs a bit more than the Super Squad edition. And to give you the exact pricing details, the TVS showroom that we have come at, the Ntorq Race XP is priced at 90,300 rupees ex showroom, and it is around $1,000 more premium as compared to the Super Squad edition. So what does this premium amount actually get you? Well, to answer your question is quite a lot. So let's just run down on all the changes that the Ntorq Race XP has over its standard variant or over the race edition as well. In a very signature TVS style, TVS has also bestowed it with some segment first features, which we will get to in detail in a bit. Now, before getting to the mechanical bits of the scooter, let's get down to the aesthetic bits first. First up, the Ntorq is available in many different liveries. There is no shortage of liveries for the Ntorq, even if you consider the standard variants or the Super Squad edition and the race edition as well. But the Race XP edition being the flagship model, TVS has introduced a new tricolor scheme for the Race XP edition to make any vehicle look sporty. The most cost-effective measure that a manufacturer can imply is to add a bit of red shade across the bodywork, and that is exactly what we see here in the Race XP edition as well. As you can see, the race livery which I'm referring to here consists of 3 major shades, light grey, black and red. But the dominant color here is obviously red, because as we all know, red is one of the sportiest colors out of all the colors that we have. Let me just give you a detailed look at this livery. The panel that surrounds the fuel tank is covered in light grey, while you will get a race sticker right here and Ntorq 125 branding here. And to make it differentiate from the other standard variants and other variants of the Ntorq, TVS has also included a Race XP sticker right here to let you know that you are riding something special, and it is not just yet another Ntorq that you see on the road. Even if you come to the front end of the Ntorq Race XP edition, you will get a Ntorq branding right here, a Race Tuned FI branding here, and a Race XP stickering here on the front apron as well. To add to the sportiness, you will also get carbon fiber inserts on the dashboard and on the rear panel as well, which also embodies the tail lamp cluster. Apart from adding a new livery, TVS has also painted the wheels red of the Ntorq XP edition. You can take a closer look at the red colored wheels. The red colored wheels, obviously, they add a more visual flair, a more aesthetic and sporty appeal to the already a sporty looking Ntorq. In this Race XP edition, you will also get red stitching on the seat, and that particularly adds to the overall aesthetic appeal of the scooter as well. Apart from the red stitching, you will also get a faux carbon fiber finish on the seats as well. Now that we are done with the aesthetic bits of the Race XP edition, let's get down to the mechanicals ones, because I just want to make one thing clear, that the scooter that you see here today is more than just a sticker job, and they have also added some features like voice assistance and ride modes, which are also segment first features that we have never seen on a 125cc gearless scooter before. So before we tell you about those features in detail, I just want to talk about the mechanical bits first, because TVS has also made some interesting developments in that regard when it comes to the Race XP edition. The engineers at TVS have managed to extract a bit more juice from the same powertrain. You'll find the same powertrain in here as well, which is the 124cc single cylinder fuel injected motor, and it now churns out 10.2 PS and 10.8 Newton meters of torque. And as TVS claims with these performance figures, the Ntorq Race XP edition is now the most powerful 125cc gearless scooter you can buy in our country. If we compare the performance output or the performance figures to the standard Ntorq that we have in the market, the Race XP makes 0.8 PS and 0.3 Newton meters of torque more than the standard Ntorqs. There's one more way in which you can extract a bit more performance from a vehicle apart from fiddling around with the engine, and that is to reduce its weight. Now TVS hasn't specified it that where they have reduced the weight, but the Race XP, which you see here today, weighs 116 kgs, and it is 2 kgs lighter than the standard Ntorq, which weighs 118 kilogram. Now that will obviously translate into a better power to weight ratio, but we'll be able to comment on it once we get this beauty out on the streets. When we talk about TVS as a manufacturer, it has always made sure, now the Ntorq has always been one of the most feature loaded and one of the most technologically advanced gearless scooters out there. And that is only going to get better with the Race XP edition. As I mentioned earlier, it gets ride modes. Now, talking about the ride mode, you can toggle through the ride modes by clicking on the switch that they have given here. I'll just give you a live demonstration on how it works. It also gets an engine start stop button, which is mostly absent on the scooters that Ntorq has to rival in its class. The mode that you are in appears here on the instrument cluster. Here it is in the street mode, race mode. Now TVS hasn't really revealed any information regarding the race modes, that whether they bring the overall performance figures down by a margin or not, but they have revealed some crucial information regarding the ride modes. So if you ride the Ntorq Race XP in the race mode, you're bound to have peppier acceleration as compared to the street mode, and you can also expect better economical figures in the street mode as compared to the race mode. Now introducing race modes to a 125cc gearless scooter wouldn't have made any sense if we talk about, but with the Race XP edition, they've also introduced voice commands. Now, how freaking cool is that? A gearless scooter with ride modes and voice assisted features. Like I mentioned earlier, around 6 months back, it would have been a little hard to imagine that a 125cc gearless scooter in India will be getting ride modes and voice assisted features, but here we are. And talking about the voice assisted features now, we have yet to see any gearless scooter or any premium motorcycle for that matter that comes with this feature. So let me tell you just how this voice assistant features work. I tried asking the TVS personnel that we have here today at the dealership that how this voice assistant commands work, and they gave me some information regarding it. So what you have to do is, after this particular Ntorq is registered in the name of its potential owner, you will have to just connect this vehicle via Bluetooth to your smartphone, and then you just have to press this button while riding, and then the Bluetooth enabled device which you have in your pocket will listen to you, will listen to the commands that you are giving to the Ntorq. And the commands include, you can switch ride modes through these voice assisted commands. You can also tinker around with the brightness of the screen that they have here, and you can also fiddle around with the navigation features that the Ntorq offers with the voice assistant features. The reason why we couldn't showcase you in detail that how these voice commands actually work in the Ntorq Race XP is because we need to get this particular Ntorq registered and then connected it with the TVS Smart Connect app. But rest assured, we'll give you a detailed lowdown on how these voice commands actually work once we get this Ntorq for a detailed review. The Ntorq Race XP, being a flagship product in the Ntorq lineup, retains all the basic features that you get on the standard variants, and that includes this fully digital instrument cluster as well. So let us just give you a brief lowdown on all the information it packs, and it is going to take quite some time because it is loaded to the gills with information, and it is sort of uncanny to get this much of information at such a price point and in this segment particularly. So to start with, it comes with a fuel gauge, a speedometer, and there's also a lap timer, and you can also see the engine temperature in the instrument cluster. And apart from that, the Race XP edition, you will also get race modes which you can toggle from here, that we have already told you. It also gets engine kill switch, and coming to the bits that we have here, you get the regular high beam, low beam, and even a pass switch that is integrated within this mechanism. Let us now hear that how it sounds. First the horn and then the exhaust. So the horn is pretty basic, but the exhaust note is spectacular, at least according to the segment standard. Now that we are done with the changes, let us give you a brief lowdown on all the design aspects of the Ntorq that you will get on the standard variants as well. The most attractive bit that I find on the Ntorq is its rear end. You get a sharp looking LED tail lamp cluster right here with 4 carbon fiber inserts here. And what TVS doesn't mention anywhere in their brochure is that this 4 diffuser thing right here also acts as an exhaust system, and it spits out flames once you ride the Ntorq in the race mode, just like a proper supercar. Obviously, you don't believe this, do you? And another striking visual aspect of the Ntorq has to be the design of its exhaust. It flows seamlessly with the whole design, and that looks just spectacular, apart from sounding extraordinary as well. And when we mentioned that TVS has left no stones unturned in making sure that this comes out as a flagship product and as a premium offering, they have also given it the side panels here, the underbody clads, for carbon fiber finish. When we talk about the front end of the Ntorq Race XP, you also get the T-shaped DRLs that we have already seen in the race edition. And the headlamp unit that you see here is a full LED unit that just lights up the road ahead. And to make sure that you feel really proud of what TVS has done here, they've also included the Indian tricolor flag here. So it remains here. Now to conclude this in-depth walk-around review of the Ntorq Race XP edition, the Ntorq 125 has always been one of the best 125cc gearless scooters out there. And now TVS has made sure that it drifts away from its rivals as far as it can with its voice-assisted tach, ride modes, and this smashing new race livery. And we can now affirm that the Ntorq Race XP is one of the most feature-loaded, one of the most tech-laden gearless scooters out there. And not to forget, it is currently the most powerful 125cc gearless scooter offering available in our country today. So on that note, it is time to bid goodbye. We will soon bring you a detailed review of the Race XP edition, and if luck favors us, we'll also put it against its arch rivals such as the Aprilia SR 160 and the likes in a detailed comparo. So watch out this space and just avoid going to the mountains in this rainy season, and wear helmet while you're out on your motorcycle or your other two-wheeler. And when you're off it, don't forget to wear your mask, because the pandemic is still lurking out there. On that note, I bid you goodbye. Thank you.